Hey, big book breakdown. Let's do this thing. I'm reading the foreword to the third edition today, and I should do the math before I start. Let's see, 55, 65, 75. Okay, so 21 years after they wrote the second edition, they decided to write the third edition, right? They tried to fix up what they needed to, add, delete, whatever. So think about it. We were in the 50s last time. Sock hops, Happy Days, right? That kind of thing. DuckTales, Chubby Checker. And now we're in 1976. So we are kind of in that groovy Brady Bunch era. Okay, so we've changed. Let's see what happened in Alcoholics Anonymous. Forward to the third edition. By March 1976, when this edition went to the printer, the total worldwide membership of Alcoholics Anonymous was conservatively estimated at more than 1 million people, with almost 28,000 groups, meaning over 90 countries. Surveys of groups in the United States and Canada indicate that AA is reaching out not only to more and more people, but to a wider and wider range. Women now make up more than 1/4 of the membership among new members. The proportion is nearly 1/3. 7% of the AA surveyed are less than 30 years of age, among them many in their teens. The basic principles in the AA program, it appears, hold good for individuals with many different lifestyles, just as the program has brought recovery to those of many different nationalities. The 12 steps that summarize the program may be called Los 12 Pasos in one country and Le Le 12 Etapes in another. I think I said that wrong. I know I said etapes, right? Le 12 Etapes in another, but they trace exactly the same path to recovery that was blazed by the earliest members of Alcoholics Anonymous. So they're saying that even though in Mexico it's called Los 12 Pasos, in France it might be called Les 12 Etapes, they're exactly the same. That's what it's trying to say. In spite of the great increase in the size and the span of the fellowship, at its core, it remains simple and personal. Each day somewhere in the world, recovery begins when one alcoholic talks to another alcoholic, sharing experience, strength, and hope. Okay, so that's a huge growth. That's a big bang. That's the big, right? All of a sudden, this thing's exploded. So if you want to know, if you want to be really fancy in a big book study and you want to be able to say those right, just Google those and do pronunciation and they'll tell you. I know Los 12 Pesos. I think that's correct. And Les 12 Etapes. I'm close. I'll figure it out. Anyway, Google it. Check it out. The next reading I'm going to do next time. See, that was short. The second edition is the longest. The next one is the forward to the fourth edition, and then we move right into the meat and potatoes of the program. So if you want to read ahead, read 23, Roman numeral 23 to 24 in the front of the big book, forward to the fourth edition. I love you all, and I'll see you then. Bye.